to just talk about the keeper situation quickly. We have signed.
Kinsky will be at centre back very soon.
Well, he looks like he's got the ability to play that role in terms of his ball playing ability. But look, we have signed Antonin Kinsky from Slavia Prague. He's a new keeper who could be in line even to make his debut on Wednesday. We'll have to wait and see. But the question for you, Gav, with obviously Forster's been ill, but like Brandon Austin came in on the weekend, did an excellent job, got man of the match for TNT Sports, really showed how accomplished. Well, look, it's one game, so I don't want to say
he got man of the match because of this man here.
Because of McCoy, exactly, because of Super Ali.
That's man of the match.
I don't know if I would say he proved after one game that he's ready to be our keeper, but a keeper's now been our first signing this window, given that we're still lacking numbers in defence, we're lacking in numbers on the winger, in the wings as well. I guess the question is, was signing a keeper, especially making him our first signing, was it necessary? He's now our fifth keeper in the squad with Vicario, Forster, Austin, Whiteman, and now him. Like, is it necessary, or did you think that we did really need a keeper to bring in to challenge Vicario?
Yeah. 100% we did, because the drop between Vicario to Foster and Austin is big, even if Austin is pretty good. Like, I also think it's hard to sell in one game. Foster came in, he was unreal in one game, and then he was really good in the next game, and then you start to see one bad thing goes wrong. That's where you see how good a goalkeeper is. A bad pass causes a goal. Foster looked in that one game that he was going to cost us that game against United. Like, he froze up. It was like, oh my God, you can't have this guy in goal. You can't have him in goal. So Foster isn't the answer at all. And he is good, but look, mate, you've had your career. It's been a good career. It is time to just go and don't cause a team, problems. But this is the thing. It's like bad management. It's bad squad management. The fact that we've got 5 keepers here, we've got Keeley off, killing it. But I do agree. I agree with the signing. I just don't agree why we've got so many keepers at the club who are never going to play. Let them go. Let Alfie go. Let Brannon go and have good careers. Don't keep them here. I would say keep Austin as the third keeper, and Kinsky, I think, will push Vicario for the starter. I think he has to play straight away because of his ball playing ability.
So you put him in. You put him in on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not really a lot of time to work, and this is why Austin was going long, because obviously he's not worked with he's got to go long. There's no communication, but I think this guy is very good with his feet. So I think the players who are in defence will feel a little bit more confident knowing that this guy's actually a ball playing guy. So yeah, I think you got to put him in. I think you got to show him the confidence. I don't think you buy in a player for a decent amount of money this time and not put him straight in. If he's got his the ability to play with his work permit, then I think you just put him straight in.
I guess the question would be what message that sent to Brandon Austin, who came in, did well, and then even though he played well, he's not going to get another opportunity if you don't put him in on Wednesday.
What is 10 years and never get an opportunity tell you? I think. Yeah, I think you probably understand from Austin that he's kind of seeing it as a bit of a journeyman. I'm a pro goalkeeper at a Premier League team. I say play Kinsky and then play Austin in the Europa.
Well, we got the FA Cup against who is it in?
Tamworth. Yeah, I guess play Tamworth. Yeah,
he can play.
Or even
Tamworth.
Maybe Foster, because Foster can't lose us that game, surely. But I'd say Austin. Give Austin some game time, yeah.
So when it comes to the signing of the new keeper, as you say, he looks like he can really push Vicario. He's 21 years of age, which is the same age as Josh Keeley, who's currently on loan at Leyton Orient. He's got 8 clean sheets in a row, or 7 clean sheets out of 8 for Leyton Orient. Is there any concern about him blocking a pathway for future keepers at this club, or do you think we're in a position now where we just have to get someone who can come in now?
We can't give mixed messages. We want top class players all over the pitch. That we can't be then turn around going, well, but think about all the keepers we've got. It's like, no, they've got to be let go to go have careers. It's good that they've been here. They'll get good jobs because they've been at Spurs. But we need, for reals, we can't have a top class keeper like Vicario who really has kept us in games where we should have lost the games, even when we were up 4. I think City could have beat us 6-4. He kept us in that game. So you need a keeper as good as that. You can't have the drop because defenders get used to that. And they shouldn't, but they get used to it. And they get
But he's
used
21.
to
It's very young for a goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at his stats and look, he's already in the Czech team. Like, he's already a full international. Like, you can see. And I also think this thing with, like, people going, oh, he's 18 or he's 21 or whatever. I actually think 21 is a decent age in football now. I think that's when you really should be.
Yeah, but for a keeper still, keepers only really hit their stride usually out into mid-20s, don't they?
I think you just got to look when they are. Right now he's got what, most clean sheets in all of Europe or something. So like, I think he's not playing for like a nobody team. He's playing for Slavia Prague. Like, it's a great team, Like, he's not.
Europe as well. He's doing well in Europe.
Yeah, so and he looks confident. That's the thing. He doesn't look like, when I look at Foster, I see the dementia closing in. I see, like, you know what I mean? I don't even mean. I think Foster's done really good for where he's at in his career. To move how he has moved for us is great. He's just not. He doesn't fit Ange's style. Now, if you're gonna stay sticking to this style, then by God, just get the players in who fit it. And don't expect Brandon Austin, who's never played that style, to go in. You know what I mean? It's like you need. So I actually thought it was a good buy. It's important to get it as quick as possible. We play out of the back. It's so important in football now. It's maybe the most important thing with defenders and keeper having ability to play. Obviously, Archie can play. Radu a little bit less, but when you have Porro and you have Spence on the pitch, I think you should be able to play with those players. But you want to move the ball fast. You need a keeper to like be proactive with it. I think it's a good buy. I was quite surprised and quite happy with it.
Yeah, I also said I'd put him straight in just because I don't think you bring him in at the beginning of January if it's not to play and if you don't trust him to really improve your team straight away. Albeit, I do feel bad for Austin because he waited so long for his opportunity. He comes in and does really well, and then he's going to come straight out of the team. So I do feel bad for him. But we spent the money. We believe we're signing this keeper because he's the best fit for the team, and we've done all the scouting on him. So look, to be honest, I wouldn't mind either way because I think Austin does deserve a chance if we do play him. Yeah. But as well, I think if we're signing him this early, I think if we believe he's our best chance of fitting the system right now, and it's a massive game on Wednesday, then you just put whoever's the best for the job, and I would put Kinsky in. I'm excited to see how he goes. Apparently, I was
going to say the only reason he's coming is because he knows Vicario's out and he's getting the numbers. He's going in. He would never have come if he didn't. That was the kind of bargaining chip. And I would say to you, if we get a defender in right now, he's going straight in. And he's not taking Archie's spot. He's going straight in for Radu, which is a bad look because Radu waited and waited for that opportunity, and now he's the one you're going, nah. That's the position. That's the one who needs to be replaced, which is amazing for Archie to show that, look, he is not a centre-back, but he is not the problem. It's coming the other side. That's crazy.
All right. In terms of Wednesday, quickly, just touching on it, do you think a heavy defeat changes anything when it comes to Ange's job security?
No, probably not. Like we're saying, it's like, situation is what it is, regardless of who caused it. No one coming in is going to be able to do anything. I just say I am Ange out, but I'd rather that decision be made, and when you can actually see what's really going on. Like, let them go to the end of the season and then decide. If Ange recovers some players, we get a few signings in, and then this run up to the end of the season is great, I would change. I would go, well, okay, well, let's see how it goes. Let's get more signings in, give Ange a proper full squad, and then keep him in, But because you're going to see what Ange has really made over this next 6 months, you're going to really see. So it's interesting to see. I would go with that.
Gav, great to see you as always, mate. Appreciate your calling in. Appreciate your time.